Hello, everyone here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Alma, Missouri here. Yes, great start to a harvest day here again. We're now in the month of October here. Just finished sleeping through the night here, and yeah, it is raining again. Now, if only it would rain in real life here, it would be that would be great. Real life here, it has been really dry here this summer. For those of you listening on the live streams, you'll know, kind of talked about it on there a little bit. But yeah, for those of you who don't listen along on the live streams, it is incredibly dry here. I think we got like 1 inch of rain for the entire month of July. And then June, I don't know if June was much better, maybe even worse. So yeah, but I know for some places an inch might be a lot. But for on where I live, that's definitely not much. That is very little, especially in, around where I live, we grow corn and beans, which definitely tend to rely on the water a lot more. The corn crop in areas is definitely not looking good. So anyway, we better fast forward some time here so we can actually get started harvesting. Speaking of harvesting here, hay is ready, spinach is ready, and then I didn't check, but I'm assuming our soybeans are ready here as well. At least they should be anyway. Okay, looks like we got a few sprinkles coming down yet. I'm not sure why, because I don't see a single cloud in the sky, but well, whatever. Yes, looks like the soybeans are ready. We'll get to that here in a minute, though, as I figure we probably should get our spinach harvester going here. As soon as I can find it. There we go. Had to tab through quite a few things there to actually get to it. I don't know. Why did I go this way for? No idea. Both fields are that way. And then hopefully we can maybe just throw some hired workers on this. We'll see how far the hired workers can make it. They'll probably be getting stuck a fair amount here. Speaking of which, I do need... Actually, you know what? I need that tractor right there. I think we'll put the same tractor back on it here again. And then I don't recall if we have to make any tweaks or not. I think we had everything pretty much just set here for last time. Speaking of the spinach fields here, by the way, noticed there was weeds on the field. I wasn't actually expecting that one. Obviously, we didn't have any weeds the first time around, Evan, so I wasn't expecting to see weeds over here, but happened to see it like, oh crap. So we made sure we weeded these fields here in between episodes as well. And then, of course, the fields are now growing here. At least they should be, right? I think I checked that. Yes, the field is ready to be harvested. Oh, apparently he didn't like where I was starting him here. No idea what he's doing. Maybe I should actually find out here. What are you doing there, bud? Work on headlands. Yes, start with headlands. Good. I guess he just didn't like where I was starting him or something. I don't know. As long as he does this thing, we'll leave him to it here. But we probably should get a grain cart going here. Or, well, that's not, yeah, not really a grain cart, I guess, in this case, is it? It's a cart. Transfer cart. Overloading cart. Oh, and I just realized something. You know what? I should get the other truck back here, shouldn't I? Yes. Because if we're going to be harvesting soybeans and spinach at the same time here. The other truck is parked up by the dairy there with milk in it. So, yeah, once we get this out there, let's get that truck headed back this way. We can hook up our other hopper bottom trailer there. We can use the hopper bottom for the grain. I don't know if that hopper bottom would hold spinach in the game here or not. In real life, you probably would not be putting that in there. I just realized something. Kind of have like this, appears to be like a flat thing here. Okay, yeah. And this is why I always change this setting here. Oh, stop harvester as well. Oh, that's a good setting to have. Good. Open HUD with mouse. Yeah, deactivate that nonsense there. Now, is there any sort of mouse controls for this? Doesn't appear to be. Okay. I just, I'm looking at this, Evan. You can see probably right here. Appears to be a couple cylinders there. Opens up the flap right here on this. I'm not entirely sure what the purpose. Oh, there's one. There's one on the back, too. Looks like that one is fixed in place, though. I see no cylinders there. Just it is. That's the way it is. Okay, field 8. I think we're actually already set on this. Field 8, field 8. And I noticed, I was supposed to call this spinach. I named it silage, didn't I? You know what? Let's fix that here before we go get the truck. Because otherwise, you know, next time I do this, I'm gonna be like, what in the heck? I'll probably figure it out, but just in case I don't. We'll get it set correctly here. Again, don't know what I was thinking when I named it silage. It's supposed to be spinach. And I know, I think I actually ended up off camera. I changed the location here. I'm like, where the heck is the location? I couldn't even, like, what? Oh, silage. I named it silage, so. Okay, so let's see what's here. Is it that one? I think it's that one. Yeah, silage. You are supposed to be spinach. Rename. Perfect. There we go. Okay, spinach unload. We should well just turn you on. Can't reach tractor weight. What do you mean you can't reach tractor weight? You're literally sitting. Really? I don't know why auto drive keeps doing this. I don't know if I got something wrong with my routes here or what, everyone, but like almost every single field can't reach the waypoint. Like, what do you mean you can't reach the waypoint? You're literally by it. Just pull them out in the middle of the field here, turn them on. And it's not like he even has to actually go to it. He just needs to park there and, you know, wait for the harvester. I'm not sure. I'm trying to look and see where the harvester is. Oh, there he is. Oh, he blended in with the trees there. I didn't even see him at first. I'm like, where's the harvester at? Okay, let's go take care of the truck here a minute. And then I'd like to get the mower going here as well. Where is that truck? Oh. Okay, a couple pressure washers there. Interesting. Where's the truck, though? Am I missing something here? Ah, there. Oh, okay, it's underneath the icons. Okay, finish unloading that milk there. Hopefully this will all unload. Speaking of which, I should probably check these factories, make sure everyone's doing good here. You know, again, we're cranked up at that 300% there, so just want to make sure everyone's getting everything they need. Yep, pizza factory's still full yet, so that's a good sign. Dairy, cheese, we're building up cheese. Got a full thing of ketchup there. Grain mill, we're definitely running low on the wheat, and unfortunately, I made the mistake of not planting any wheat, so a little bit bad on my part there, but okay. Main farm. I don't know why. I always go to the grain silo. Okay, and then this truck here. Yeah, I got him set up for this, but I think we're going to switch this around here. So I'm going to want this truck on field 8. Field 8 truck weight. And then we're actually want to go to the fill everything silo sell point. Sure. Then we'll bring the other truck over to the soybean field here. I know I had that truck already set up, but like I said, that trailer definitely probably needs to be with the spinach. And then we'll grab our other hopper bottom trailer sitting here, and we'll use that there for the soybeans. Okay, let's go grab our case tractor here. Not that case tractor. This case tractor here. Get our mowers hooked up. We are joined by the boss baby here today as well, by the way. She is on the floor just playing around with stuff, so in case you hear any boss baby noises, she is here. It's been quiet here this episode so far, which is quite unusual for her, right? She's having fun with her toys. Or maybe I should say my toys, right? Okay. I believe the course is still loaded here yet. So first waypoint. Bring him to a stop here. I'm going to keep rolling. And then I'm going to change the setting to, let's see, open with mouse. Yeah, deactivate that nonsense. Okay. First waypoint, drive the course. Reach the... Oh, okay, perfect. Oh, look at that. What are the chances? Tab right to him. Perfect. Okay. Put the tanker away here a minute. We'll go grab our grain trailer. And this time we're actually going to park this thing away. There we go. How's that look? That'll work. Pretty sure with the size of this shed here, we probably can actually park all our equipment away if we wanted to. Ooh, that was close. Okay, then we'll switch you around. So let's see. Load will be field 2. Fields 2. And we're going to unload at the main farm silo here. The grain silo unload point. We should be good. We'll just turn them on here. Okay, I think we got everything going here at this point. We'll probably hop over to the combine here, and we can start harvesting. Oh, what do we got? What do we got going on here? Ooh, let's see. You gotta figure out who I'm in. I'm in the truck. Okay. I'm not sure what are you doing over here, bud? I don't know what he's doing over here, but get out of his way here a minute. Probably got the grain cart in the way too up there if I had to guess. Yep. Looks like the grain cart is also in the way. I don't even know what he's doing, but typical auto drive nonsense. Okay. What happens if I turn this on? Who would have guessed? Cannot reach waypoint. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Again, as I mentioned, I actually have some of these, secondary routes for the grain carts actually connected to the main routes, because I'm like, well, okay, this message keeps popping up, so I'll just, I'll connect into the main routes, right? Yeah, that doesn't fix the problem. So I don't know what's up with that. Just downright annoying. Okay, let's get the combine fired up here. Let's start harvesting. I got it lowered down, right? Yes. Running the John Deere S7 900 here again. Along with that HD 45X draper head. Should be able to make some short work of the soybeans here. This is our last grain crop to harvest here, by the way. Then we'll just have the spinach and the hay. The spinach, I'm sure, will probably take a little longer than the soybeans will here. You know what? Probably should just maybe take a look over and see what's going on over here. Is that the harvester? That is the harvester. He's still rolling. I'm assuming that's probably the second headland. And I see what appears to be the case. Probably trying to catch up with him. That should be interesting. Well, once we're done with this harvest, Evan, I figure next episode we'll probably get started on some field work here. We might be harvesting spinach yet next episode as well. We'll have to see once here. But as far as field work is concerned, I'd like to get some manure spread on these fields here as well. Now, we don't currently own any animals, Evan, so I'm hoping we can just purchase the manure, at the least the slurry anyway. And we'll see once how that goes. As I've said before, even if you do have animals with slurry, Evan, it's just like never enough to actually like do anything with that slurry, at least as far as like covering a field, right? Unless you have like a metric crap ton of cows, like having enough manure to even do one field just it doesn't seem like it happens, right, everyone? Compared to real life, it seems like you practically run out of fields here to put manure on. In the game, you run out of manure to put on the field. I might just harvest a little bit more in this corner here, too, just to knock this all out here so we stay out of the grain cart and truck's way. Oh. Why, make that turn sharp enough there. There we go. Actually, a little bit of soybeans or something left there yet, but that appears to be dead. Like I said, I'm just going to go down this pass here just a little bit here. Okay, that's probably good enough. Just trying to stay out of the hired workers' way here. And we also got to make sure we keep an eye on the hired workers on the spinach there as well. Make sure they're still working. Might have to continue to tweak that one a little bit here. Try to get the hired workers to work a little bit more fluidly on the spinach there. That seems to be a little bit more of a challenging harvest there, apparently. At least for the AI workers. It looks suspicious. Oh, the harvest. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. That's just the truck over there. Got to watch, too, when we get full here. Make sure I put the pipe out. Actually, it might not be a bad idea. Just put the pipe out now. I don't know if he'll cut across the field or is he going to try to go all the way around. Auto drive throws me for a loop sometimes. Sometimes it's like, nope, going to go all the way around the field. And other times, like I think now, looks like he's just going to cut straight across here and come over here. And there are settings for that, by the way. I don't think I've adjusted them that I remember here for this game. So he should be set for the most part, I think, to stay out of the crop. Although I wonder, just because he's already in the crop, then it's like, nah, we'll just drive through it now. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but... And just a reminder here, by the way, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. As always, if you like the video, click that thumbs up icon there as well. And if you'd like to join us on our multiplayer servers, you can find our multiplayer server information down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow those rules. Oh, and auto drive is actually unloading on the go. Wow. Look at that, everyone. Look at that. Admire that beauty there, because that is not something that happens very often. Auto drive actually unloading on the go. Gotta take a picture of that. Those of you think I'm joking, I'm definitely not here, because auto drive does not unload on the go. Oh, that was the wrong one. Unload on the go really. I think this is another one of those ones where I think I connected them on this field, if I remember correctly. I think, was it both fields 1 and 2? Or was it 1 and 8 or whatever? 1 and 9? Might have been 1 and 9 or something like that. I've got a couple of them, everyone, where I've actually like connected all the routes together. So like this route here should get him back to over there, but I don't know, for some reason it does not. So okay, there you go, bud. Think maybe you can find your way now. Okay, checking the spinach harvest here again. What the harvester's doing? That's a little suspicious. Definitely not down to the headland yet, is he? No, he appears to just be like cutting through the field. Huh. Very, very strange. Everyone, what do you folks think? Should we go investigate? I don't know that there's anything to necessarily look at other than I can see from the map he's cutting across the field. So I guess we'll just let him cut across the field for now. I don't know why, though. I see the cart is sitting over here. Strange. Very, very strange. Well, it looks like we're yielding it really good here again. Same as last time, so that's a good sign. Looks like we're up in that nice solid green, which that might be a solid 125 there, maybe. Let's see once what our yield is looking like here. Is that a solid 125? Oh, man, look at that. That is pretty much a solid 125 there one. Doesn't get much better than that, right? Which, you know, kind of, again, goes back to what I've said before, everyone. I mean, as long as you fertilize, lime, all that good stuff, you get the same yield every single time. It doesn't really change, right? And I've mentioned this before here. There is a mod that changes that. I have debated on playing with that mod. We'll see once. I might turn that on here at some point just to see once what it does. Again, it's supposed to kind of like randomize the yield a little bit more. With that being said, I do wonder, does that actually like affect precision farming's yield? Would the yield map actually accurately depict that? Because something we've found out before in the past, everyone, is that this map is not necessarily correct to the actual yield you are getting. So while this might claim you are getting 125%, it might be lying. And I know there's 2 cases where it does actually lie. So if your combine is down on repair, you lose yield. Up to, I think it was 40%? I believe it was 40% if I remember correctly. So if the combine is in disrepair here, we could potentially be losing 40% of our yield. So we're not getting no 125% then. I mean, we're probably getting closer to, what's 40% of 125, you know? What are we down in the 70s, 80s? You know, we should be pushing, should be pushing, you know, this orange to red color here. And then the same story for rain as well. If you harvest in the rain, Evan, you lose yield. However, the yield map will still show you're getting 125%. So it doesn't show you your actual real yield. Hopefully that makes sense. I question what other situations it doesn't show the actual real yield on as well. If it's just those, or are there other situations where, yeah, it's more of just a made-up imaginary number there. Speaking of imaginary here, what are we imagining is going on over here? He appears to just be sitting there. Oh, I wonder. Oh, what do you folks want to bet? The case tractor with the cart has just parked itself in front of the harvester. Yeah. I wish I knew what caused this, Evan, because this is definitely an annoying one. Happens way, way too many times. No, they're doing a good job of mowing. Good. Hardly worth turning the steering assist back on for here. We're going to have to change it here in just a second to the next line. Well, we might be able to make it around the edge of this field here by the end of this episode, Evan. Also, I better put the pipe back out. We're getting kind of full here. Grain cart is down over there somewhere on the other side of that hill. Any grain cart yet? Nope. Still no grain cart yet. Where is he? Come on now. You got the pipe out here. Oh. Okay, you know what I was just saying, Evan? Sometimes he cuts through the field. Other times he goes all the way around. Yeah. What is he doing this time? He is going all the way around, isn't he? Don't know why. There just doesn't seem to be much in the way of consistency here with auto drive. Not to mention the fact, yeah, it likes to park itself in front of the combine. You know, so one time, the first time we got unloaded, Evan, it just came barreling across the field. Now, my suspicion, everyone, is it has something to do with where auto drive is initially. If auto drive is, like, in the crop initially, then auto drive's like, well, crap, just drive through it, right? But if auto drive is not in the crop, which I don't think he was in the crop there, if I remember correctly. I think he was outside of it. So then it's like, okay, well, then I better stay outside of it. I'm thinking that's the way that works, but I don't know. But what I do know, Evan, it is about time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Till next time.